Number 1. 55 Cancri. 55 Cancri is only about 40 light-years away from us in the Cancer constellation. It is twice the size of Earth, but is nearly 8 times more massive and twice as dense. The parent star has much more carbon than our own Sun, and the mass of the planet is thought to be largely carbon. Due to the pressure and average maximum surface temperature of 4417 degrees Fahrenheit, 2400 degrees centigrade, this super-Earth is believed to be covered with diamonds. It is so close to its parent star, it takes a mere 18 hours for the planet to complete a full orbit. Number 2. Kepler 438b. Kepler 438b has an Earth Similarity Index, ESI, of 0.88, the highest known for a confirmed exoplanet to date, making it currently the most Earth-like planet in terms of radius and mass. The planet was announced as orbiting within the habitable zone of Kepler 438, a region where liquid water could exist on the surface of the planet. According to the astronomers, Kepler 438b is 12% bigger than Earth and orbits its parent star, Kepler 438, once every 35.2 days. Kepler 438b receives about 40% more light than Earth. In comparison, Venus gets twice as much solar radiation as our planet. As a result, it has a 70% likelihood of being in the habitable zone of its star. It has also a 70% chance of being rocky. Number 3. WASP-12b. WASP-12b is one of the darkest known exoplanets. The day side of the planet eats light, rather than reflects it into space. The exoplanet, which is twice the size of Jupiter, has the unique capability to trap at least 94% of the visible starlight falling into its atmosphere. The temperature of the atmosphere is a seething 4,600 degrees Fahrenheit, 8,312 degrees centigrade. The day side hoards all the visible light because it always faces its star. The planet orbits so close to its host that it is fixed day and night sides. WASP-12b completes an orbit once a day. The night side is much cooler, with temperatures roughly 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit, 3,992 degrees centigrade, which allows water vapor and clouds to form. A swirl of material from the planet's superheated atmosphere is spilling onto its star. This oddball exoplanet is one of a class of so-called hot Jupiters that orbit very close to their host star and are heated to enormous temperatures. Number 4. HD 188,753. Although it looks like fiction, this artist's vision of sunset on an alien world is based on fact, the recent discovery of a hot Jupiter-sized planet orbiting in triple star system HD 188,753. Only 149 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, HD 188,753's massive planet was detected by astronomer Maciej Konaki after analyzing detailed spectroscopic data from the Keck Observatory. The large planet itself is depicted at the upper left in this imagined view from the well-illuminated surface of a hypothetical rocky moon. From this perspective, the closest, hottest and most massive star in the triple system, a star only a little hotter than the Sun, has set below distant peaks. The two other suns nearing the horizon are both cooler and farther from the large planet. While other hot Jupiter-like planets are known to orbit nearby stars, the crowded multiple star nature of the system challenges current theories of planet formation. Number 5. HD 189,733b. HD 189,773b is slightly larger than Jupiter in our solar system and is located about 62 light-years away from Earth. The planet gets its deep, beautiful azure color from the planet's strange atmosphere, which is actually made up mostly of silicate atoms and particles. The wind speeds on the planet can actually reach as high as 5,400 miles per hour, which is actually around 2 kilometers per second, or over 7 times faster than the speed of sound. Temperatures can also reach way over 900 degrees centigrade, 1652 degrees Fahrenheit, on the planet. What is horrid and frightening about this planet is that it literally rains glass sideways, along with unbearably fast winds. If this exact storm were somehow to occur at the equator on Earth, it would travel all the way around the Earth in just a mere 5.5 hours. Number 6. Gliese 436b. Gliese 436b is an exoplanet located 30 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Leo, and seems to defy the laws of physics. This planet orbits its star at a distance 15 times closer than Mercury is to the Sun, and the icy surface is roasting at a temperature of 439 degrees centigrade, 822 degrees Fahrenheit. So how does ice of all things remain completely solid at 439 degrees above its melting point? Because the gravity is so incredibly strong that it compresses the trace amounts of water vapor in the planet's atmosphere into solid ice, and prevents it from melting, no matter how much it burns. One orbit around the star takes only about 2 days, 15.5 hours. Number 7. Strangest. Strangest is a Jupiter-sized gas giant, located 750 light-years away from the solar system. The planet has been identified in 2011 as the darkest known exoplanet, reflecting less than 1% of any light that hits it, less than coal, for example. And the light reflected is dimly red, which gives the planet an evil red color. The dark exoplanet is tidally locked with its star, and orbits it at a distance of only 5 million kilometers, 3.1 million miles, keeping it heated to a scorching 1000 degrees centigrade, 1832 degrees Fahrenheit. Too hot for the kinds of reflective ammonia clouds seen on Jupiter, Strangest is wrapped in an atmosphere containing light-absorbing chemicals like vaporized sodium and potassium, or gaseous titanium oxide. Still, this does not completely explain its extremely dark appearance. Number 8. GJ 1214b. GJ 1214b is an exoplanet that orbits the star Gliese 1214 and was discovered in December 2009. Its parent star is 48 light-years from the Sun, in the constellation of Phaeacius. As of 2017, GJ 1214b is the most likely known candidate for being an ocean planet. For that reason, scientists have nicknamed the planet the Water World. It is a super-Earth, meaning it is larger than Earth, but is significantly smaller than the gas giants of the solar system. GJ 1214b has no land, but only oceans that stretch all over the surface. If it is a water world, it could possibly be thought of as a bigger and hotter version of Jupiter's Galilean moon Europa. Number 9. J1407b. J1407b has been referred to as a Saturn on steroids or Super Saturn due to its massive system of circumplanetary rings, about 640 times the one of Saturn's rings. It is an exoplanet located 434 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Centaurus, and is the only known exoplanet with rings similar to Saturn. If this planet swapped places with Saturn, its rings would dominate the Earth's sky and would appear many times larger than a full moon. There is a large gap halfway through the ring system, and it's possible that a Mars-sized exomoon orbits the planet within this gap. If there are any aliens living on this exomoon, then they have an extraordinary view looking up into the sky. Number 10. HAP-P7b. HAP-P7b is located in the Cygnus constellation, about 1,000 light-years away from Earth. On the night side of this exoplanet, high precipitation of aluminium oxide, corundum, is found in the atmosphere. Because corundum gems are rubies and sapphires, one can describe the hypothetical weather on the planet's night side as raining rubies and sapphires. The planet also suffers from violent storms, so it's likely that these rubies and sapphires are scattered planet-wide.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.